Thanks everybody for coming out here, and thank you everybody for remembering what happened 20 years ago. 20 years ago, for many of us, we know where we were. Believe it or not, there's 20 years of people here that have no idea what happened 20 years ago today. 20 years ago today, we had terrorists attack Americans for no other reason than we were Americans. Each of us here is an American, a citizen of the United States of America, and we were attacked because of that. And that's the only reason. Because people hate us. That's okay. We rose above it. We pulled together. We lost a lot of people that day. We did. But we came together as a country. We learned from it. We learned how to keep our citizens safe. We learned that while everybody else is running, while everybody is fleeing for their lives, that brave men and women like these firefighters that we have here, paramedics that we have here, police officers, were running in. We had brave men and women in our military who were standing guard to do what they could to protect us from any further attacks. We had a country come together like I have never seen in my entire life for the several months, even years afterwards. I have never seen the resolve of this country like I saw after that frightful day. And here we are today, continuing to be a free country, continuing to be served by brave men and women like we have standing here. And we can be proud of that. But what have you done since? We all talk about where were you on that day? What have you done since? Have you paid attention to what's going on around you? Have you made sure that everybody else is safe around you? Have you volunteered? Have you decided to step up to be an emergency responder, to be a firefighter, to be an EMT, to be a police officer, to be a sheriff's deputy? Or have you just volunteered in your community? Because that is what our country is all about, being part of a great community, just like what we're doing here today. I am proud of the men and women that I serve beside every single day. I am proud to see these men and women at the scenes, the horrific scenes that we still have to continue to go to all the time. But I'm even more proud to be there when we can help somebody, we can save somebody's life, we can help somebody learn what it's like to be an American. I don't know why people hate Americans, but we need to show everybody in our country what it means to be an American, and that it's not a bad thing. And we can be proud of that. And we can stand for the national anthem, we can stand for our flag, because we stand for a lot of really good things in this country. I thank you everybody for coming out today to be a part of this community event. I thank you for your remembrance of this horrific day 20 years ago.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Jadzak with the Beaver Dam Fire Department. Glad to be here today. On September 11th, we all have a lot of mixed emotions on what went on that day. For us firefighters, it's a little heartfelt. We lost 343 brothers that day in New York, and that's something that we will always remember. As everybody knows, we will never forget. But with that, we learn from that, we grow from that, and we train, and we get better every single day. Like the sheriff had said, one of the best things that had come out of 9/11 is the unity that we saw amongst our country, and that is really awesome to see, and it continues to this day. But I would like to thank everybody, and most importantly, you can thank all of these men and women that we have here on the Beaver Dam Fire Department. They really work hard day in and day out, going on rescue calls, training, fixing things, keeping everything ready to go, so we have the best top-notch fire department to serve the community. So once again, we would just like to thank you for all of your support over the last few years.
I want everybody to stand, take your hats off. We're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. Are you with me? There's flags everywhere, so just find one. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thanks again for coming, folks. Respect your law enforcement, respect your first responders, thank them every chance you see them. Veterans, first responders, thank you. Have the best of the rest of the day.